Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. My name is Fiona and today we are going to be making this simple bralette. It's so simple and the pattern is so easy to make. It's just slip stitches and then half doubles. And for this I did my high waist measurement, which is 28 inches. Then you subtract 5 from the 28, then you remain with 23. You can subtract the number you like. You can subtract it by 10. It will depend on how you will want it to be at the back. If you want this to be more wide enough, you subtract it by 10. You add more than 5. But for me, I subtracted it by 5. And this is how the back is. It's so simple to do. And let's get into it. These are the requirements. We are going to use robin and 100% accurate, and each weighs 50 grams. And you're going to be doubling our strand. We're going to use these two colors, green and then cream. We're going to use a tape measure, a pair of scissors, and then a 3.0 millimeter crochet hook. Let's start. We're going to start with a chain of 12. First tie up the first one, and then we do 12. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we add one more chain, and then we are going to leave the first chain from the hook. Then we insert our hook the next stitch. Then we do a slip stitch. So it means they are going to remain 12. So I'm doing slip stitches up to the end. You are going to meet me here, remaining with one stitch, which is the 12th one. Now we are going to change our color to cream. Before joining it, we first tie a knot like this, and then we get the cream, we pull it through the green one, and then you tighten it. Then you do chain 1, you turn. Then we are going to be using the back loops. Only the back loops. Meet me towards the end. Come through. There are 12. Then you do chain 1. You turn again. We are going to do our next row with the same color, cream. So you're going to meet me towards the end. This is the end. Now after 2 rows of cream, then again you change color to green. You pull your green, pass it through the cream yarn. You tighten it, and then you do chain 1. Then you turn. You continue with slip stitches. For those who have been following me, we've already done a waistband of this kind, and I hope you already know how to do it all. Now, like I said, our waistband, we are using the high waist measurement, and for a high waist measurement, mine is 28. So we are going to subtract 5 from the 28, and it means they will remain 23. So it means we are going to do this until it measures 23 inches. And this is how we are going to be doing it. 2 rows of green. After 2 rows of green, you change to cream. After 2 rows of cream, you turn back to green. So that's how it's going to be up to until it reaches 23 inches. So you will meet me once I've done up to 23 inches. Now I'm through with the waistband, and this is measuring 23 inches. So now once you're through with it, sew in the ends and make it neat. Then we are going to do some. So we first tie, make a slip knot, and then so we're joining it from this end. From the first stitch, you insert your yarn. Now we are going to be using singles. We are going to be coming like this until we reach this end using singles. Now for this side here, we are going to be putting we are going to place there some 2 holes for our straps. Then you are going to do chain 4. So far this is 1, 2, 3, and then after you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in the 5th you insert a single, then you add another single in the next stitch, and then again you do chain 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in this last one you insert a single, and then after, so now we are going to be placing singles on top of these ridges. So each row is going to have 1 single. For this time we are doing it differently, but for when we are doing a skirt, we are inserting also in the middle of the green row, but this time around we are going to be only inserting a single in each row, like this. Each row you insert a single, like that, like that. So this is how we are going to do it until up to this side. Then when we reach this side, also do the same like the way we have done this. Come through, and this is how it looks. So this is how our ends, this is how they are now. They're identical. And then you will sew in this, and let's put this aside now, and then we do our bra cap. Then we are going to start with a magic circle, and this is how I do my magic circle. Then you pull it, and then we are going to do a chain 2. So this is 1 and then 2, and you're going to be using half doubles. So I'm going to do 2 half doubles. This is 1 and then 2, and then chain 1. Then I add more 2 half doubles. This is 1 and this is 2, and then I do chain 2. Then I leave it like this, and then we are going to join our cream yarn. We first make a slip knot, then we are joining our cream from this side, from the first stitch. Then you pull the cream yarn through the green one, then you do chain 2, and then you turn. Then from the same stitch you do a half double. So that is 1, and then this is 2, and then the next one is going to be in the middle where we placed that chain 1, which is going to be our third half double. Then after you do chain 1, then we add another half double in the same stitch or space. Then that is it. Then for this side they have to be also 3, because this side there are 3, and then that is 1, it is 2, and then our third one is going to be here, and then after you get this green yarn, you pull it through the cream, pull it through the cream yarn, and then make chain 2, and then you turn. Then you make in the same stitch, you make a half double. So that is 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one in this space where there is a chain 1, then you do also a half double, then you do chain 1, we add 1 more in this same space, then you continue also this side. Now there are going to be 4, so that 2, 3, and then the fourth one, and then you do chain 2, then you leave it, you come again this side, you get the cream yarn, then from the first stitch you pull your cream yarn through the green, then you do chain 2, 1, 2, then in this stitch you put a half double. So that is 1, 2, oh sorry, this is not how it's supposed to be, like this. So that is 2, 3, 4, and then our fifth in this middle stitch. This is the fifth. Then you do chain 1, then we add 1 more. So even this side they are going to be 5. And then our last one, five. Then you get your green, then you pull it, pass it through the cream yarn, and then you do chain 2, then you turn, then from the first stitch you do a half double, then we continue. This is how we are going to do. We are going to do this until we have 13 rows. So you'll meet me once I've got 13 rows. Having 13 rows, and our 13th row has ended on the green one, and our increases have also ended on the green one. So now on our cream row, we are not going to do any increase. So you're going to meet me once I reach here. So I've reached there. Now where there is our increase, I'm going to only put 1/2 double, 1/2 double. Then I continue in the next one. This time now putting 2, then continue like this. So I even forgot to put chain 2 on the green row. And then the last one. Do 6 rows. So far this is 1, so then the green one is the second one. You have to be 6 rows, and you meet me once I'm through with all the 6 rows. Now I'm through with my 6th row, and this is how our cap is now. And then you will have to tighten this top part here to be sharp like this, and then you will have to sew in this, and you have to make sure it is so tight. And then after once you're through, then you will do the second cap. And for me, I'm done with my second one, and this is how it looks. So now what you are going to do next, we are going to use our green yarn to do singles all the way around like this until we reach this side. You're going to be doing singles all the way around. Just to be like this. So I'm going to do this, and you're going to meet me this side. Then we join our next cap. Now I'm through with the singles. Now this side, and I'm going to join our second cap from this side. I'm going to join it with a slip stitch. From the first stitch, then I do a slip stitch. Then you continue with the singles all the way around like this. I'm through with the joining, and I'm through with my singles on this second cap. And what you are going to do next, now we are going to bring this waistband and join it. So you're going to try to find the middle point. Now I think the middle point is here. And so now we are going to join this with these caps. So now the middle point, if it is here, then it means we are going to start from this point here, join it with, you can use a slip stitch or singles. Then I'm going to use singles to join this one, and I will meet you once I'm through with this. This is how it looks. And this is how I joined it. I joined it from this side. I've used singles, and yeah, that is it. And now we are going to do our straps. Now for our straps, get your strand, let it be like this, make sure it is long enough, and then join the two ends this side, and then you are going to be using this bottom side. Then on top, the cream one is going to be in the middle, which is the top part, and you insert it like this, pull it through, and then you make your chain the length of your choice. Then once you're through, you will count 1 2 3. Then in the side you place your green, and even this side 1 2 3 you place your green. That's how our straps are going to be. I'm through with my strap, and this is how I did it, and I'm going to show you how I did this on my second strap. My strap, I was joining the green chain on the 14th stitch of the cream yarn, and this is how it is. These ones are joined on this cream yarn on the 14th stitch with a slip stitch. Then now after I did this for my strap, you just do this until you reach the length of your choice, and once you're through, sew in the ends to make it look neat. I'm through with my bralette, and this is how it has turned out. This is how it looks, and this is the back, and that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed my tutorial, and thanks so much for watching, and always don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.